here are the cats.
Brilliant.
This is Queenie, who is old, she's about 13, and this is Kitty, and they've both lived on boats for about 7 years now, and they must be the most famous cats in London. If I had a quid for every photograph of the cats, then I would be a millionaire.
You should start charging.
There's only 2 rooms in the boat. There's a hidden Narnia. If you look behind there's a bookshelf, and behind that bookshelf there's a sort of dirty Narnia kitchen, shower, toilet thing, which no one must see. It's the only part of the boat that isn't as clean as the rest of it should be. This is non-fiction. We've had some big and substantial non-fiction donations recently, so we sort of opened up a non-fiction area, which is all gloriously highbrow at the moment. We've got James Joyce and the Politics of Desire. We've got Lacan. John Serini's fantastic, interesting book about inside Scientology cult stroke religion. But this is very soon all going to become the children's room. So we're going to have children's toys and children's books in here, with the stoves on in the winter, because the cats live in here in the winter as well, so it's a good place for them. Which is essentially fiction, mainly 20th century or contemporary fiction. Things we like and we think other people will be interested in. Umberto Eco, Thomas Pynchon, Chris Cleave, and some stand-up arty books and things like that. And the chance to see the river, which is nice, because when we first did it we just had so many books that it was like sitting in a cupboard and you couldn't really see the river, but we thought that was silly. So. And then the super low door, which everyone bangs their head on, which I furiously try and warn people about so they won't claim on our insurance. This is the back deck, this is the roof, our 9th roof in 2 years, because they blow off. Our Chesterfield chair that we found in the skip, which looks like a Paddy in the skip, but we still think it's a bit sharp. The wind, the rain, the snow, the solar panels breaking, keeping enough electricity in the boat to run things, keeping enough fuel to keep a fire going, especially when you're not making too much money in the winter. A lot of wood chopping. Difficult relationships with residents who disagree with playing classical music. Sometimes complicated relationships with the powers that be, the local councils and the Canal and River Trust. They've been brilliant recently. Poverty at the beginning, it's got better and better, but we were really poor when we started doing this. This was the only source of income that we had. And selling books is a bit of an art, especially nowadays. We do better here, which means that we can finally begin to invest a little bit, and I think we'd like to be in a scenario where we had a really good selection of second-hand books on the outside of the boat all the time at the same cheap prices, maybe even cheaper, but that we were a proper independent bookshop inside here, and we could have all the book and winners and the Costa winners and a really lovely selection of children's books and stuff. So the idea is, I think, to become a slightly more established independent bookshop, but always with a massive selection of sort of cheap, brilliant books you can grab and go and read on the train without having to spend more than the price of a copy.